Go.
Hi, my name is Danita Davis, and I'm doing my PowerPoint on the delivery of mental health services by the school psychologist. Most people know the school psychologist as the one who does the test and gather information for students who need an IEP. Unless you need those services, not once do you ever meet with the school psychologist or do they have any contact with the students or the parents. But in 2010, that all changed. Governor Schwarzenegger signed a bill. It was called the Bill 3632 that said it is the school's responsibility to provide mental health services to children who receive them from the county. Basically, what they were saying is students who require these services should be seeing the psychologist in the school. There's no need for them to go and get outside services when they have a trained psychologist right there on campus and they could see them every day. Most psychologists thought that that was a good idea because they're trained to work in the school system, and outside psychologists don't know the requirements to deal with the education system. What that basically meant that they had to learn two things. They had to learn the rules to work within the education system, like basic school rules that psychologists don't have to deal with, plus they were trained in psychology. So that made the fact that, one, they were seeing the students more often, they knew the quirks, they knew the problems that they were having in class, so once they learned that there was maybe depression or anxiety, they knew how to deliver those services. Many districts only employ one psychologist, so many schools don't have their psychologists deliver their services because they have to deal with insurance issues, the delivery of meds, and just other random problems that outside clinicians don't have to deal with. But it would be a good idea to have the school psychologist deliver it because, one, they will see the child more frequently, and the child will be more likely to talk to their teacher or the psychologist in that case because they're seeing them every day on a continual basis. And in order to make this work, you might want to have the school psychologist and outside clinicians work together. They would develop the recommendations that this is what the child needs, this is the therapy that they would go to. They could train all the adults on campus who also see this child, because not only do they interact with the school psychologist, the teacher would be able to see things. Granted, they couldn't diagnose it, but the teacher would see things and bring it up to the school psychologist or even the librarian, because in reality, everyone is there to help make sure that these children get what they need. And they would make it a safer place for the children to talk to, because many kids feel like their school is their home, and when they go to an outside therapist, they tend to be nervous and shut in. And they would also ensure that the information is safe. Because of school rules and confidentiality, it's twofold when you have the school psychologist deliver any of the needed mental health services. So in the end, it's best that the school psychologists deliver the mental health services because they see the child on a continual basis and they're trained to know what problems may arise, or they may not do the diagnosis, but they know how to deliver the services. And as long as both parents work together, they're seeing the student every day and they know what to look for and what to fix and how to put those recommendations into effect when dealing with the classroom. Thank you.